guys, what is up, and welcome back to another video. And today I'm going to be talking about why I am going to be quitting Hypixel Skyblock. You may have seen that I haven't been uploading any Hypixel Skyblock content for the last, well, several weeks, and that is because of a few things. I don't enjoy the game anymore, and that can be split up into several different categories. First, we're going to talk about the one big thing that I am quitting Skyblock because of, and we're going to talk about the first time I ever quit Skyblock back when it first came out, and that's also a pretty big reason of why I quit Hypixel Skyblock. And then we're going to talk about a lot of the little things, the reasons why I'm quitting Hypixel Skyblock, and then we're going to talk about where does this leave my channel, because Hypixel Skyblock is, like, it's not a small thing on my channel. I have over 50 episodes dedicated to Hypixel Skyblock, so the fact that I'm quitting Hypixel Skyblock means I'm going to have to find a way to upload different things other than Hypixel Skyblock, and I've got a few ways I can do that. But first of all, let's talk about the first time I quit Hypixel Skyblock. The first time I quit Hypixel Skyblock, it was when the game first came out. It was in alpha version. I knew this. I was in like the end of 6th grade or 7th grade, and we were currently in the process of moving to Qatar. I think it was later in the summer when we moved to Qatar, but I saw it on Hypixel, which was like the main thing that I played back then, and I was like, sure, I'll try it. It's Skyblock and it's Hypixel. And I was able to get pretty far, and I got pretty lucky. However, I saw that it was a grind, and because I had a limited amount of game time, I didn't want to just be grinding for 1 hour a day, and then I couldn't do anything else for the rest of the day, and it wasn't enjoyable. I didn't have any satisfaction with it, so I wasn't gonna do it. That's the main thing that I like about games, is the satisfaction of being done with them, and then you can move on to another game. It's like, yes, I did this, I did this, and that sort of leads into the main reason why I'm quitting Hypixel Skyblock, and that is the progression in the game. The progression in this game, the Hypixel admins are very good at updating the game. I don't know if they're ever going to stop updating the game. It seems like they're never going to stop updating the game and increasing that skill average, that power gap. And that means that in order to keep up, in order to just keep up, in order to make barely any progress, to continue to be at the same level you were when you first started, in comparison to other players, I would have to put in a lot more time than I am willing to right now. And I like being one of the best. I want to be one of the best, and I also want to be done with the game, because then I'll be completed. I will have completed the game, and I will be finished with it. But that's not really what it's about here. When I came back to Hypixel Skyblock, I had barely any money. I had barely any coins. But within the first 2 weeks, I was able to get strong dragon armor or such. And then I was considered quite a good player, but there was still superior, which costed tens of millions of coins, and I was only about 1/20th of the way there. Today, costing around, like, my net worth has multiplied by more than 10, and like that 1/20th of the way there that I was when I was 2 weeks in, 9 months in, I'm at about 1/10. And then just going into 9th grade, doing AP courses, there's no way I'd be able to keep up with my progression and still get good grades. And good grades are obviously more important than a video game. I always get my homework done before I play video games, unless it's the weekends. Then I do it from 11 to 4, because then electronic time is off. But this thing of progression, I'm not going to be able to do that. When I have AP courses in 9th grade, I need to get good grades, and the admins are able to update it at this speed. Maybe I'd be able to maintain my progression, but there is no way I would be able to gain in that progression. And even if I did manage to be able to do that, my grades would probably fall a little bit, down a few percentages. Percentages, not grades. Percentages. And it would take a very long time for me to eventually get to the top. Several years, probably, to get to the top. And by that time, I would be out of school, and then I could just grind it back up, and boom, I'm at the top. And easy, just like that. But I can't do that right now. So that's mainly the reason why I'm quitting Skyblock. And I may come back to Skyblock eventually, but right now, I have no plans for Skyblock in the future. So now let's talk about a bunch of the small things that are making me quit Hypixel Skyblock. Now there are several small little things that are making me quit Hypixel Skyblock. The first one being the ping, of course. Like, click. That's quite a bit of ping. And when farming zealots, my zealots are often stolen because I click on it 0.3 seconds before, and some guy is able to get there just in the nick of time on 0 ping and steal my zealot kill. Whereas if I were on 0 ping, I'd be able to see where everybody else was in comparison to me, and I'd be able to know, okay, I can get this zealot. And I feel like that accounts for almost 25% of my zealot kills, and that's why I go to farming instead of zealots, is because of that. But then we have farming, and my computer is so bad. Hang on, let me go to my video settings. Minimap levels off. My computer is not the best. It is actually meant to be a gaming laptop. It's pretty decent. It's about the average computer you would play Fortnite on. But the thing is that my computer will drop to 10 FPS, and that will lower my efficiency rate for farming by a ton. And I mean a ton. My efficiency rate will probably go down by around 30% when my frames drop that much. And my frames might even drop to even less, maybe 5 FPS. I'm not sure. But when I'm farming, my frames are dropping. And that is not something you want when you need to see the end of the course, the end of the row, and you need to be able to calculate, okay, I need to turn here. That's not a good thing. I usually end up walking off my platform a bunch of times because of that. And you know, the main reason why I farmed was because I could watch like a stream of Technoblade on the Dream SMP doing something, like while farming. And now I can't, because his stream will be lagging and it won't have like be at a good quality, so I won't really be able to know what's going on and still be able to turn at the right time when farming. And so that brings it down a ton. Like, I don't enjoy farming. It's not really something that's a necessity, so I don't do it. So that low FPS is the thing, and that the computer is the thing that's my problem right now. It's just that my computer at that point is too terrible to be able to support those graphics. And that basically sums it up. That is why I am not going to be continuing Hypixel Skyblock, and I definitely want to come back eventually. I definitely want to eventually come back to the game after a nice long while, probably years. But right now, I have schoolwork, I have ping, I have RNG to deal with, and I will see you in the next video I post, which is probably going to be the New Year's video that should be premiering tomorrow at New Year's time. Well, my local time, but for most of you, or at least the people in America, it will be in the middle of the day, your time, or maybe afternoon to evening, your time, so definitely make sure to stay tuned for that, and I will see you all there, I guess. Peace out.